The Girl Who Borrowed Starlight. A fairy tale about light, imagination, and the magic inside you. Part 1. The Town That Forgot How to Glow. There was a town called Luma Hollow. Once Luma Hollow had glowed. Lanterns sparkled in every window. Fireflies danced in the gardens. Like glass under the moon, but not anymore. Now the town felt dim. The lanterns flickered weakly. The stars above seemed far away. Even laughter sounded softer. And in a small cottage at the edge of town lived a girl named Elowen. Elowen had long midnight black hair that shimmered blue when moonlight touched it. Her eyes were a soft silver grey, like clouds before rain. She wore a simple lavender dress with tiny embroidered stars along the hem. Elowen loved light. She collected it. With captured firefly glow, she polished old mirrors to reflect sunlight into dark corners. She would sit outside at night, whispering stories to the stars, but something was wrong. Even the stars looked tired. One evening, as Elowen stood by the quiet river, she noticed something strange. One star blinked, then blinked again, then fell. Not like a shooting star. This one drifted slowly downward, like a feather of light. Elowen gasped. It landed softly beyond the old willow tree. Without hesitation, she ran toward it. The star that could not shine, behind the willow, resting gently in the grass, was something small and glowing faintly. It wasn't a rock. It wasn't a lantern. It was a tiny creature, no larger than a kitten shaped like a star. It had 5 soft glowing arms, golden skin like warm sunlight, and eyes that shimmered pale blue. It looked sad. Elowen knelt slowly. "Are you hurt?" she whispered. "My light is fading," it said in a voice like wind chimes. Elowen's heart squeezed. "But you're a star," she said softly. "Stars are meant to shine." The little star shook gently. "Not when the world forgets how to look up." Elowen felt a strange ache in her chest. The town had forgotten dreaming. The star studied her carefully. "You still see light?" she asked. Elowen swallowed. "Yes." Elowen frowned. "How?" The star's glow flickered once more. "Find the well of echoing skies." And then its light dimmed further. Elowen, with long midnight black hair streaked with sapphire blue highlights, stepped beyond the edge of Luma Hollow. Her large grey-blue eyes shimmered softly in the fading daylight, her cheeks rosy, her brows curved with quiet determination. Tonight, she wore a soft twilight blue cloak over a pale lavender dress with tiny stitched stars near the hem. The forest of murmurs rose tall before her. Silver leaves reflected faint blue tones against her dark hair, making it almost glow like moonlit silk. "Too small," whispered the trees. Elowen lifted her chin slightly. Her wide grey-blue eyes did not look frightened now, only thoughtful. Her midnight hair moved gently with the wind, catching streaks of light. "I am not too small," she said quietly, and she kept walking. When she reached the hills of shifting mist, fog wrapped around her ankles and brushed against her cloak. Her sapphire-tinted hair shimmered against the white mist, making her look almost luminous. Fear flickered in her eyes. But it did not stay, because she remembered the tiny fallen star, the small golden star creature with pale blue glowing eyes. And she walked forward. The mist parted. The well of echoing skies stood before her. Elowen stepped closer to the well. Her long midnight black hair flowed down her back, strands catching the rising silver light and turning electric blue at the edges. Her large grey-blue eyes reflected the swirling sky inside the stone circle. She leaned over carefully. The light inside illuminated her soft features, the rosy curve of her cheeks, the gentle tilt of her smile, the innocence in her wide gaze. "What do you seek?" echoed the voice. "I seek light," she answered. Her voice trembled slightly, but her eyes did not close. She remembered the tiny golden star creature, no larger than a kitten, with 5 glowing arms and pale blue shimmering eyes filled with fading hope. "To borrow Starlight, you must give something in return." Elowen swallowed. Her greatest fear rose inside her chest. Her fear of not being enough. Her fear of being overlooked. Her fear of being small. She closed her grey-blue eyes. Her long midnight hair brushed her shoulders. "I give my fear of being small." The well glowed. Silver light rose upward and wrapped gently around her hands. The glow reflected in her wide eyes. For the first time, she did not look unsure. She looked powerful. When Elowen returned to Luma Hollow, her midnight black hair shimmered brighter than ever, deep blue streaks glowing in the starlight. Her large grey-blue eyes sparkled with quiet confidence. She ran toward the willow tree. There lay the tiny golden star creature. Dim and fragile, Elowen knelt gently. The silver ribbon of starlight glowed in her hands, illuminating her soft features and casting light across her rosy cheeks. Her midnight hair framed her face like a curtain of night sky. "I brought something," she whispered. She lowered the ribbon of light. The silver glow touched the small golden star. For a breathless moment, nothing. Then, the star's pale blue eyes brightened. Its golden body shimmered. Color rippled outward. Pink, amber, sapphire, violet. The glow reflected in Elowen's wide grey-blue eyes, making them look like twin moons. The star rose into the sky, shining brighter than before. Before disappearing, it whispered, "You were never small, Elowen." She stood beneath the glowing sky. Her long midnight black hair shimmered blue under the starlight. Her lavender dress fluttered softly, and for the first time, she felt as luminous as the sky itself.